So, conversation now is it's summertime. Our kids are teenagers and they're working here. They're interning.
Oh boy, it's an adventure here at the Hyman place. Well, I mean, at the beginning of this year, we did a vision board and goals with our kids, and their goal was to save money, save a certain amount of money. I mean, they want to get cars eventually, if we can get Philip to get his license, but that's besides the point. Or they want spending money for themselves. And I mean, I know Philip is old enough to go get a job at another place, but he has showed interest in working in our business. So why not? Allie isn't old enough to go anyplace, but she can work here and she can earn money. And so this past week was their first week of coming in and working. And they've done great. They really have, but it's definitely an adventure. And it's something that we want to instill in them, responsibility.
Absolute responsibility, work ethic.
Yes.
What it means to get up and go to work. For example, yesterday was Philip's day to be here, and he sent a text to you from upstairs.
Not cool.
And said, I'm not going to work today because my throat hurts.
So my response was, well, I first looked at the text and I kind of giggled and I was like, really? So my response was, so as your boss, in capital letters, are you asking me or telling me what's your problem? No response. I didn't get any response. So I went to the bottom of the steps and I said, what's the problem? And he's like, my throat hurts. I don't feel good. And I said, okay, Allie, I know it's not your day to go, but Daddy really wanted some videos done. Or would you be willing to go? And she says, but it's not my day to go. I want to stay home. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Philip goes, I'm coming.
But you know what's the amazing thing is? Yesterday on the way home, he was like, I'm really glad I went to work today. I had fun.
Wow.
And that's the thing about it, because I started working when I was 8 years old, carrying equipment to weddings for my dad. The summer when I was 13, I spent that entire summer painting a barn and stretching barbed wire fence. Because if I didn't get up, that barn didn't get painted and that fence didn't get stretched and they couldn't put cows in that. So then when I turned 14, I had just little odds and end jobs. But when I turned 15, I started working at a grocery store. And so work ethic is so important. And the thing about it, work ethic is one of those I think is taught. It's something is taught. It's not something, some people is born with it.
Yeah.
But, you have to tell your kids the importance of work ethic.
Well, I mean, it's those life lessons that you have to learn. It's real easy in today's culture or any any time period to get up and say, oh, I just don't feel like it. I just don't. And it's easy to pick up the phone and just call whoever and say, I just don't feel like it. Or not even show up. I mean, there's people that just don't show up,
Yeah.
And that's just something that we want to teach our kids, that it affects everybody. I mean, there is a time and place where, you may be literally sick and you can't come in because you don't want it to affect everybody else physically. But if you just don't show up, it affects everybody. And if it becomes a habit, you ain't gonna have a job. Which in turn takes that benefit of earning money out the window, And I think what's cool about our kids is that's what they're motivated by. In the end, they see the benefits of doing the work and how beneficial it is for the entire team, and we can't do it without them. That's what I want to teach them. But the benefit of it is earning the money, and that hopefully will be their driving force toward the end of summer. They're going to be like, we don't want to go back to school. We want to keep earning money. Sorry, that's your job too.
But then at the end of the day, think about it. It's not all about money.
No, it's not.
It's about do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And, if working here makes you happy, guess what? When you get out of school, if you want this to be your career, great. That's perfect. Turn this into a 3-generation business.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Because right now it's a 2-generation. Yeah. I grew up in this. This is all I've ever done. But the thing about it, I love it. I love the people that we work for. And I want our kids, I want them to, whatever they do in life, I want them to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's important.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to the kids working here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the kids working here and for them to get a behind-the-scenes look at what
we go through.
what we go through and what we do.
And what we experience, the good and sometimes the bad. It's okay. That's reality. But we have far more goods than bad.
Yeah.
And that's why we love what we do.
That's right. We have fun with it. So, here's to a summer of our kids. So if you come in this summer, you'll probably see our kids running around and helping and doing all kind of fun stuff. But at the same time, I want this to be a great learning experience for our kids. And
so they can share with their friends too.
Yeah, share with their friends, but also I want our kids to see what we do on a day-to-day basis, that it's fun, but yet
you do have to work hard.
Yeah.
To get what you earn. That's for sure. But that's what helps them have the lifestyle that they have.
That's right. Absolutely.
Hello, my name is Philip Hyman, and I'm one of the new interns here at Phil Hyman Portraits. This is my first week doing it, and I've had a lot of fun so far. I've learned that there's a lot of hard work in this business. It's pretty relaxed, not super stressful, but you have to get your work done, and that it's okay to have fun while you work.